Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a campaign called Respect My Ex. This campaign is being run under the banner of Women Uniting, and that's exactly what it is. Women uniting all over the country to ask politicians ahead of the local elections in May, what is a woman, and other easy questions which will inform our votes. The women behind the Women Uniting campaign represent several organisations. There's Caroline Fiske of Conservatives for Women, Heather Binning of the Women's Rights Network, and Maya Forstater of Sex Matters. Here's Heather Binning on GBNews.
What is a woman?
A woman is an adult human female, Patrick. It's not difficult, and I find it very astonishing that so many politicians currently have such difficulty in saying that.
Heather Binning is completely right there. It is an incredibly simple question that we all know the answer to, and it is also an indicator of how much we can trust a politician to tell us the truth. It also indicates whether or not a politician is prepared to state their case and argue their case rather than attempt to be pulled along by fashions and trends. And the problem that we have at the moment is that too many people in the public eye are being sucked along in the slipstream of this incredible ideology, and there are very few people that are prepared to put their necks on the line and actually say, hold on, this isn't right. Sex matters, it's important, it doesn't change through life, and women have sex-based rights because of it. So that's what we need to get behind, campaigns like this that are absolutely dead on the money. Sex matters in life and in law, and it shouldn't be difficult to say it. The wonderful people of Respect My Sex have created this brilliant promotional video to explore the reasons why this campaign is so needed and what it actually means for us to ask candidates to respect our sex. If you want my ex.
Millions of voters will be going to the polls in the local elections on the 5th of May across the United Kingdom. And like the women who fought for their rights before us, in 2022, women are mobilising to form the largest grassroots political movement since the suffragettes. Thousands of us, from every political allegiance and none, from every group, every walk of life, from every corner of Britain. Across the nation, from now until the 5th of May, we will send politicians a message. We will tell political parties and the candidates and campaigners who knock on our doors. It is sex that matters in language, law, policy and regulation. When our local authorities declare that trans women are women, it filters down into public policy. Does it mean that men can be allowed to work in rape crisis centres with vulnerable women and girls who are traumatised by the presence of males? Does it mean that councils should use public money to pay for displays of allegiance to a political movement? Does it mean that single-sex spaces can be removed? Does it mean that male sex offenders can be reported as women and referred to as she in court? Single-sex spaces are necessary for women's safety, privacy and dignity, and are protected in the Equality Act 2010. And we insist that our local authorities safeguard vulnerable women and children. Local election candidates, respect my sex if you want my ex.
Isn't that a fantastic video? I love it. I also love all the other resources that they've created. Respect My Sex calls these honesty questions, and that's exactly what they are. They're actually tests of honesty for our candidates. Are you prepared to actually stand up for what you believe in? Do you adopt beliefs because they're popular or fashionable, or because a lobby group has asked you to adopt a belief? Or have you used critical thinking to come to a belief that you're now prepared to defend on its merits to your constituents? These are important questions in themselves, but they also indicate a lot about a candidate's character. So there are really a lot of very simple actions that are on the website that we can all fulfill ahead of the May the 5th elections, starting from the lowest impact on our time and on our other commitments. Sign an online petition. So we can do that very easily. Possibly the second is we can print out some information and put it in the window to indicate to candidates, if they are to come calling, that we will be voting in accordance with this campaign. There are also sample emails to send to all the local candidates for your ward. You can find that information out by looking it up on your local council website. It will have a list of all the candidates that are standing in your ward, and it will have contact details. You can email them all with the certain questions, and there are also sample letters that you can send to your local newspaper to ask them what they think about the campaign. And I'm sure you will find an awful lot of local support. Probably the most brave thing you could do is get a bunch of people together and actually go out into the streets with some campaign literature and actually ask women in particular, is this something that matters to you? Does single-sex hospital wards matter to you? Does it matter to you if women are in prisons with men? Does it matter to you if women cannot request a female to perform a cervical smear? Does it matter to you if we want to use rape crisis shelter or hostel and we're put in a room with a man? The support for this ideology is entirely online, and it's based around a very small number of people who have shouted very loudly and aggressively to get what they want. The overwhelming majority of ordinary people in the public do not support this ideology. And it's about time that politicians understood that we also have votes, and we're going to use them. Another thing that's been suggested is that on the 1st of May this year, we all get together in local groups and have lunches. This is partly in response to the outpouring of misogyny we saw after J.K. Rowling had lunch in London with a group of feminist friends and sisters who have supported each other through some of the most atrocious behaviour. And I created a little video that I will upload separately so that if you want to share it on social media, it's much more simple. You don't have to share this whole video, you can just share the clip. But it would be great if we could all just meet up, celebrate being with each other. We can prompt each other about campaigns that we're involved with. But, you know, just being with each other in that space, that is great for us. It reminds us what the purpose of Women Only Space is. It reminds us what we're fighting for. And also, you know, women in this movement are a hoot, an absolute scream to spend time with. Who doesn't want to spend a Saturday doing that? So I hope you'll consider doing those actions. Go to the website for the WomenUniting website, sign the change.org petition, consider emailing your local candidates, and arrange a ladies who lunch on the 1st of May. Why not? So thanks for watching today's video. I really appreciate your support. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. If you would like to give me a like or a dislike, then that's great. If you would like to join the conversation, our community is wonderfully welcoming, and you can ask a question and there will be an answer. You know, there's a lot of expertise here. So get involved. If you would like to support me practically, thank you very much. There's a PayPal link in the description box, and I really do appreciate your support. That's about it. It wraps it up. So there will be further updates to come about the event in the beginning, the event on the 1st of May, and of course the local elections on the 5th of May. The most important thing all of us can do is use our vote. So I will see you soon. Until then, take care.